Hey there, guys. A few of you asked me to show you a way to turn 1 OTK the Ultima weapon with a full bonus party so that you can, farm the boss pretty simply. We're going to use a full bonus party to farm this guy. We're going to be using Selfie as the primary damage dealer. Zell is going to just support chain. Then Adia and Renoa will chain as well. Squall will just do a stat buff, and then Laguna will be our breaker. And we're going to turn 1 OTK this. You can do this with, auto repeat, etc., etc. So what we're going to do, we're going to have Zell quad cast from an Esper, the Waterer spell. We're going to have Adia quad cast Tornado, and we're using Barbaricious Bangles as well. Renoa, same thing, quad cast Tornado. Selfie will quad cast. Now you could fish for her unlocks, but they're not going to always be there. So that we can use repeat, we're going to just quad cast Waterer. Squall is going to sing Relieving Song, and Laguna will do his Crown Break. So we send Laguna and Squall. Wait just a second, and then send the rest. The double tornadoes and the double Waterer units. And there we go. There's a turn 1 OTK. We overkilled by a little bit. And there it is. And we can go back in here and just repeat and farm it and get our farming done. And in just a moment, I'm going to show you the 730. Wow. And in just a moment, I will show you the turn 1 OTK team that I used for the physical fight as well. I didn't show because the physical fight is super easy, but, I'll show you anyway. And then there we go. So 362 on Selfie, and then about, 180-ish approximately between Adia and Renoa. They aren't super great on turn 1, but there it is. We'll do one more clear, and then I will show you the gear, and we'll pop over to the physical fight after that. So we'll just hit repeat, and this should work. Repeat doesn't always properly do your chaining, but we'll see what happens here. Oh, it seems to be working fine. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, so we can just come in here every time and use repeat, and we keep overkilling by a decent amount, and there it is. And we can get our farming done. Now, that being said, if your gear is not as good as mine, if your units aren't as strong, etc., etc., it might go to turn 2. If that happens, maybe you want to drop a chainer and add a buffer for mitigations or something, someone to cast shell, protect, that kind of stuff. But anyway, there it is. There's our perfect score, and let me show you the team's gear. So Laguna, who cares? Squall, who cares? Well, Laguna is crowned. Squall is using Relieving Song for the stat buff. This is Concha's TMR, 300% stats. Zell, Irene's Ring, and then on an Esper for the Waterer spell, we're on Leviathan. Adia is maxed out on Magical Machine Killer. There we go. And we're using Barbaricious Bangles. There is the setup we're doing with only a 100 leader skill. She's at 10.3. Renoa in the shift form are 13.7. With this setup, there we go, using Barbaricious Bangles maxed on everything, including Machine Killer. And then Selfie is at 11.9, but double hand build. But she is relatively strong on the first turn, unlike the other two, and she's maxed on everything. Okay, so let's pop over to the physical fight, and just real quick, I'll show you a super basic way to get this physical fight done. So this one is an AoE fight, meaning makes it very easy when it's AoE. Oh god, we're getting the freeze glitch. Give it a second. So this is going to take about 15 to 20 seconds until it unfreezes. I've mentioned this before. For whatever reason, the game hates me, and it does this very frequently these days. It's going to unfreeze. It just takes 20 seconds, not even kidding. So in just a moment, it will unfreeze, and we can continue the game. Please, game, stop being irritating. There we go. Okay, so here we go, and oh no, it was a light team. I'm sorry. So this is the party we're going to use to OTK on turn 1. Aerith, just for buffing light element. Reagan, just for AoE breaking and imperiling light. We're going to just build the chain count with some quad cast black magic users. Emperor and Ihana. They're not going to deal any damage. And then we're going to use Chizuru to solo damage cap these guys. You only need 2 billion. This is an incredibly easy fight to damage cap. But people were asking me, you know, how do I damage cap this? So here we go. So we're going to use the LB of Aerith. We're going to use the LB of Reagan. Just a quad cast Bolting Strike user will use quad Darkra. Ihana. Now, Ihana will automatically buff Human Killer, but as you see, we're not even going to need that. Ihana will quad Darkra, and then Chizuru will do the shifted LB. So we'll send our Chainers first. Wait just a moment. And then send Chizuru. And Chizuru is an AoE tag chainer, and she'll deal the 2 billion damage we need. There we go. I saw the final hit on both of them. It was more than 2 billion. So didn't use a weapon in peril. We only used a 100 passive killer, and we double overcapped with a single unit and an empty party slot. So there you go. That's why I didn't record this fight in the beginning, because it just, like, it's an AoE fight, and there it is. Perfect score. You only need 2 billion. There it is. We did 4 with Chizuru, and yeah. There you go. I guess I'll show you Chizuru's gear for curiosity. Naked on the first 2 units. Emperor is just using the Darkra spell because he has quad black magic naturally. Ihana, Darkra spell, Irine's Ring, and this you can craft, by the way. And then Chizuru in the shift form is just damage versus humans. You know, good gear, good setup. There it is, maxed on everything, and she double overcapped, so you don't even need that good of a gear. Anyway, see you in a bit.